Triads. We apparently know 100% about the White Oak Mountain Triad, and they were created in Hong Kong and founded in 1952 by a criminal organization. The Triads Chinese criminal organizations have a history reaching back to anti-Qing Qing Dynasty resistance forces in the 1700s. Originally devoted to restoring the previous dynasty, previous Han Dynasty, they gradually shifted into criminal pursuits, culminating in the overthrow of the Qing Dynasty in 1911, suddenly finding themselves with a lack of purpose after centuries of struggle against the Qing Dynasty. The Triads turned almost exclusively to organized crime following the communist takeover of China in 1949. Most Triads immigrated to Hong Kong, which became the seat of their power. The typical White Oak Mountain soldier is little more than a thug. They lack discipline or any kind of uniform armament. Members will often go into battle armed with whatever weapon they can get their hands on. And agents should expect to face anything from submachine guns to assault rifles. Though they typically wear no armor, they are fast and highly mobile, making them difficult to pin down and eliminate. Many Triad soldiers are skilled in hand-to-hand combatants as well, and they are frequently trained in martial arts, which focus on deflecting an enemy's strikes and delivering up devastating counterattacks. Hong Shi's elite soldiers wear red tracksuits, an homage to the Red Lion, and carry small caliber but extremely accurate pistols. Agents should be aware that Hong Shi's assassins are all highly skilled martial artists, much like their Triad brethren, and agents with minimal hand-to-hand training should avoid close-range engagements. U.S. military, Alpha Protocol. 100% is known about these. United States, founded in 1776. Government military assigned to Alpha Protocol. The United States military is one of the most highly trained and well-outfitted military forces in the world, and the soldiers assigned to Alpha Protocol are among the finest. It is notable that many are chosen more for their loyalty and patriotism, and preferably lack of family ties, instead of solely combat experience. The first line of defense in Alpha Protocol facility is the U.S. military's Alpha Protocol agents. Agents are dressed in Mark II tech armor for added protection, resistant to everything except headshots, and typically armed with assault rifles, explosive grenades, and a wide variety of gadgets to flush enemies out of cover. They follow orders without hesitation, and many of them are used to going on field exercises with either Darcy or Westridge, with the two handlers providing top-down support and guidance from a high vantage point, much like Darcy's gadget orientation. Alpha Protocol specialists are also U.S. military armed, much like agents, but have heavier armor and helmets. Like agents, they are familiar with the sound generator device and have added gadgets in their helmets to allow them to pick up sounds easier, making stealthing past them difficult. They are trained hand-to-hand combatants, with at least as much experience with martial arts as the agents, so any attacker should be on their guard against a counter if there is a hand-to-hand attempt to take them down. VCI, 100% is known about them. Formed in the United States in 1998, they are a private military company, a security firm. Founded by a handful of ex-military professionals, the Veteran Combat Initiative, VCI, is a private military company and security firm. Operatives and multiple tactical training facilities. Wow, I think I skipped a line or something there. Is a private military company and security firm. It operates multiple tactical training facilities and has participated in dozens of conflicts and peacekeeping actions around the world. Boasting that it trains more than 60,000 people a year, the VCI takes special care to recruit specialists and various experienced military personnel as advisors and instructors. The VCI mercenaries are, with little exception, former enlisted soldiers. The U.S. Army, Mazi, and the Dachshunds here are main contributors of VCI manpower. The VCI recruiters prefer soldiers with dishonorable discharges, borderline types that won't find employment in nonviolent occupations. VCI mercs rely on a variety of state-of-the-art weapons, and their armor features generous use of anti-fragmentation plating. As such, grenades and explosive rounds are substantially less effective against VCI opponents. This plating, however, conducts electricity well, making shock traps especially useful in taking them down. Secret fact, the VCI have a contract with Halbeck, and they are allied with Z and Halbeck's ex-security chief, Marburg. Z handles the field operations outside of Rome, and Marburg used the VCI resources and personnel extensively for the Rome operation. CSP, or the Chinese Secret Police, which we have 100% on, formed in China in 1949. They are a government organization. The Chinese Secret Police, or CSP, aren't the types to hand out speeding tickets or bust people for underage drinking. They are a paramilitary force trained to use lethal force without hesitation. CSP officers are experts in lightning raids. When apprehending suspects, they make liberal use of flashbangs to stun and disorient targets and innocents alike, and follow up with a hail of gunfire or close combat takedowns. Part of every CSP officer's training is exposure to weapons they use for crowd control, namely flashbangs. While they aren't truly immune to these weapons, they are unlikely to be put down for long by any sort of riot control weaponry. The highest-ranking CSP veterans are trained as marksmen, familiar with all manner of rifles. These agents cover their squad from afar. Triad members often run afoul of the CSP, take every opportunity they can to set up ambushes. If they know their patrol routes, they place traps, then seek cover and wait for the traps to be sprung. And that is all for the dossiers. I will see you all later on the next Let's Play. Bye for now, everyone.